It's getting very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by asking this question. One of the charges being pressed on Rigathi Gachagua is that he threatened the president, that Rigathi demanded for him to resign as the deputy president. He wanted William Ruto to give him 8 billion Kenya shillings. And that amount was arrived at after Rigathi calculated the number of votes Ruto got from the mountain by 4,000 Kenya shillings. So each vote was worth 4,000 Kenya shillings. That's how it totaled to 8 billion Kenya shillings. William Ruto refused. That angered Rigathi Gachagua, who banged State House tables. Will that CCTV footage be played in Parliament? I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. Amisi, supporting member of Parliament, has issued a very strong demand on Wetangula. This is what the MP is saying. Honorable Amisi MP, please, Honorable Wetangula, on Tuesday play for us CCTV footage where Gachagua banged State House tables. I want to see how tables stand. Please, Mr. Speaker, sir. So Amisi is just trying to tell Wetangula that come Tuesday, when the impeachment motion will be tabled in Parliament, he wants to see that CCTV footage on how Rigathi turned physical. And then Amisi also made some interesting tweets. Honorable Amisi MP, Kindiki has questions to answer to Gen Z, who killed youth and abducted others before he becomes deputy president. This is not a request but a demand. You cannot play around with Kenyans' lives and get promoted to higher office. We must redeem our nation. Honorable Amisi, listening to Gachagua 10 charges, we don't have a country here. Kenya needs a renaissance. I want us to put all that into perspective for Kenyans to understand the high-octane politics being played here. But even on the surface value, from this post coming from Amisi, it appears the decision has been made. It's done and dusted. On Tuesday, impeachment motion against Rigathi will be tabled in Parliament. And it's also emerging that Professor Kindiki has been designated as the new deputy president. Let's dig deep into all this. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let's start with the CCTV footage. Will it be played in Parliament, and will it influence how the MPs will vote? Whether the footage will be played or not, it will not influence how the MPs will vote. In our yesterday's analysis, I did explain that Rigathi Gachagua will not be impeached because of these charges. He will be impeached because State House, William Ruto has decided Rigathi has to go. Whether Rigathi is innocent or not, the MPs will impeach him. And they'll impeach him because the president has directed them, Rigathi has to be impeached. So the playing of the CCTV footage, in my honest opinion, might not help in any way. And if at all it will be played to embarrass and to humiliate Rigathi Gachagua, to see how arrogant and disrespectful Rigathi is. And then again, if you look at it from another angle, it can also be a lie that Rigathi banged State House tables. I know Rigathi is coming out as arrogant and someone who can go physical, but it can as well be he never banged State House tables. So the CCTV might also not be played because in the first place, Rigathi never banged State House tables. And then again, if you look at this whole incident, I won't be wrong to say Rigathi's goose is cooked. And just as I've been advising here, Rigathi should not wait to be impeached. Somebody should advise Rigathi very fast that he should resign before being impeached. If he waits to be impeached, Rigathi will have dug his political grave permanently. With a William Ruto as the president and an impeached Rigathi Gachagua, Rigathi will have dug his own political grave. William Ruto will do things in making sure Rigathi is blocked from contesting for any seat or holding any public office. And that's something I keep on explaining here for Rigathi Gachagua to understand that he should not wait to be impeached. His impeachment has been decided. If he could not make up with William Ruto all these years, he can't make up with William Ruto in 2 or 3 days. So he has to resign. Resigning sometimes is good. It's not bad to resign. Rigathi should resign. And on the issue of Kithure Kindiki, it's true Kenyans were killed. Gen Zs were killed. William Ruto has also settled on Kithure Kindiki as the next deputy president. What do you think will be the difference between Kithure Kindiki and Rigathi Gachagua? I'm seeing a Kithure Kindiki who will be more of a sycophant. He will be a yes sir kind of a person. And Kithure Kindiki might work harmoniously with William Ruto because he might be in William Ruto's succession plans. Rigathi was completely out of Ruto's plans. But with Kithure Kindiki, it might be possible. Ruto is trying to groom Kithure for maybe a top seat in the future. Not necessarily as a president, but a top seat in the future, or maybe even in 2027. So William Ruto working with Kithure Kindiki, the working relationship will be more harmonious than his working relationship with Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. And then again, if you look at the 10 charges that have been pressed against Rigathi, I was also shocked that in under 2 years, Rigathi's bank's accounts have grown with over 5.7 billion Kenya shillings in just under 2 years. And it also shocked me that Rigathi diverted some materials that were meant to construct Malindi Kilifi Highway. He diverted materials to the construction of a private road leading to a hotel linked to him in Kilifi. So again, in just under 2 years, Rigathi is also coming out as corrupt. And I've always reminded Kenyans here that if you want to know a good leader, look at the leader's track record. William Ruto's track record was out in public, but some Kenyans did assume. Some were saying those were just politics. We knew of how Ruto started, YK92. We knew of the corruption cases, his high affinity for land. All these things were out in the public domain. Kenyans did assume. It's also now emerging that this Rigathi, in just under 2 years, he has shown serious traits of being corrupt. Even before Kenya Kwanza government came to power, already there were allegations of corruption against Rigathi Gachagua. And in the 2 years, it has also been proved that he might be a corrupt person. Kenyans should resist and reject such individuals. If elected, such a person will be committing corruption and perpetuating corruption with impunity. It's good Kenyans should understand some of these things, ladies and gentlemen. So Caleb Amisi is requesting the speaker that if possible, table that footage in Parliament. The tabling of that footage, just as I've explained, will be just to humiliate Rigathi Gachagua, not to persuade the MPs to impeach him. A decision has already been made. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.